Good afternoon. Good afternoon to all of you. Supposed to be in by 4. I have to shave, take care of myself, relax. I've had a long week at my job and other opportunities like DoorDash, etc. All right. Um, okay. So before I get started, I wanted to say happy Sabbath to all of us. Yah set apart day. Um, Hopefully, you all are having a good day so far, approaching evening already. Talk about the winter solstice, the shortest days of the year. Yeah, so I want to express before I start prayer and get on um, with the truth and about what is a man subject. Okay. Um, how can I say this? I may hear some of y'all feelings. I don't know, but okay. Yeah. So I want to say that these videos I make, and I don't know if I've ever said this before, um, it's never ever to impress anyone. It's never to impress anyone. Number two, this is for the sake of us waking up to know what's going on in our surroundings. Number three is to have a relationship with the Father, not a personal relationship, but a real relationship. Okay, like father, like father or daughter to father. Excuse me, like son, daughter to father. And for us to be prepared what's to come ahead, fellas. Okay. Every day we are living in a crisis. Some of y'all may say, um, yeah, but things may seem normal. I bet to differ. No. So that's why I'm grateful to continuously to do these videos. And I just thank y'all for that. We live in a lot. We live in it, the evil we deal with, the evil we see, we hear. It never gets sleep unless when Yah starts to restore the earth. Okay. I really hope and pray that people look at these videos. Beside the ones that love Yah, not too much you guys, those who don't know Yah, that you guys just take a time out, reflect, think about the stuff you are listening of, right? And to be aware. To be aware. Be aware the job you work at, be aware of the business you work at, or whatever you're doing. Be aware of your family, be aware of the people you call friends. Be aware, because some of them can have an agenda of the wickedness is going to be deeper than what's now. Never know. That's why, again, creating these videos, I know Yah is very excited, because people got to speak up, especially us men. We got to speak up. People is dying every day. People is struggling every day. I would say I'm used to be one of those people, but still am at times. Um, People rely on the government. The government turned their back on us. Listen, guys, we got to be diligent. We'll look at these when y'all look at these videos, not just mine, but other people. I do prefer you all to watch Bayab Tefillah. Okay, I recommend you all to watch this gentleman. and BEIT space TEFILLAH space productions. I recommend you all to look at his videos as well. This brother is used by Yah unadulterately. And the reason why I say that is because we have, once again, I said friends, families, whatever you call your friends. They can be your enemies in the future. They can turn their backs on you. Y'all ever know it? Open your eyes, fellas. Open your minds. The truth is so real. I know that it may irritate some of y'all, but I promise you that when y'all continue to look at truth and learn by curiosity, it become reality. Out of the factual, and it's never an opinion nation. Okay, this is a reality. We live in a chessboard. Yeah, we live in a chessboard. We have to make the right moves. We have to make sure we get a checkmate. If not, we lose the game. Y'all get my point? So we have to have a balance. I pray you all have a balance. We have to have a balance. Okay. And, I really hope, again, that you guys have a balance, because it's rough out here, man. It's getting harder out here. And I've been noticing that the more I live my life, as I'm being 38 years old, I've noticed so much dramatic evil is all over, man, especially through TikTok and Instagram. You guys can name it. There's a lot. There's a lot going on. So we have to really reflect, get our scriptures and start reading, start studying, man, do something. Be productive, be detectives, learn the truth, expose lies. It's not hard to do that. Okay. Things will get more rough. I know it. Folks could be ravished. People is going to break in. People going to do some stuff, and it's going to get worse and worse. And we got to get prepared. I'll tell you this now. I'm not a prophet. Please do not call me prophet. Nope. It's all of y'all TVs. It's all in reality. Y'all seen it. So imagine 5-10 years later. Okay. Things get rougher than what it may seem. Okay. Don't trust your presidents. Yes, I say that now. Do not trust your president. Don't trust the election votes. Okay. If my channel gets shut down, it is what it is. Y'all forbid. Do not keep voting for presidential elections. Okay. Stop, especially our women. Stop relying on welfare. Stop relying on welfare. Stop relying on the government for everything. Rely on Yahuwah. Vote for him. Vote for Yah. I promise you, your life will make sense. Okay? Let's pray. Yahuwah, we want to thank you for this near night. Upon the Sabbath day, going towards the night. Thank you for peace. Thank you for answers and everything else. Thank you, Yahuwah, that you keep me in control. And I thank you that I submit to your control. Thank you for everything. Once again, I'm asking that this truth will affect those who want to listen to the truth, look at the truth, remember it, study it, eat it, digest it, and get better. Father, I'm asking that this word will be well-pleasing to you in the name of Yah. Give me the words to say, Father, not my own, so that you be pleased. Hallelujah. Give honor and praise on the Sabbath time, Sabbath day going towards tonight. And Father, these hours approaches. Father, give us continuously the strength to obey, especially this feast day. Hallelujah. Father, those who are stuck in specific dogmas, different teachings or doctrines, traditions, Father, continue to work with them. Those who have a sincere mind, to desire to love you, desire to please you and obey. In the name of Yahuwah, we give you honor and praise forevermore. Thank you. So be it. Okay, so let's go on with these wonderful statements of verses. Of course, Jeremiah chapter 6 and 16. Psalms chapter 1 and 1. Okay. Thus says Yahuwah, stand in your ways and see, and ask for the old paths. Where is the good way? And walk therein, and you shall find rest for your souls. But they say we will not walk in it. Okay. Also, I desire to add, that's right. Oh, yes, indeed, beloved. Absolutely. Yes, I agree. Yes, we got to agree. We got to agree. We got to agree because people. Let's go listen to this video. In other videos I made in the past, we have a lot of enemies. We have a lot. They may smile. Okay, don't mean nothing. We have to be, like I said, we have to be aware. We got to be aware, especially those who have families. Be aware. I desire to make this another habit. I'm going to add another verse of statement, and this is really just hit me right in spirit. Yirmiyahu 7 and 4. And I've actually never studied this, but thank you, Father. Hallelujah. It says, trust you not in lying words, saying the temple of Yah, the temple of Yah, the temple of Yah are these. Good one. Praise you, Lord. Okay. You gotta be careful. We gotta be aware. Now, let's go on to Psalms chapter 1. Okay. Psalms chapter 1 and Psalms 100, and we're going to get on the title, What is a Man? Part 3. What is a man? Okay, so it says, make a joyful noise to you, all you lands, serve Yahuwah with gladness, come before his presence with singing. Know you that Yah is Savior. It is he that created us, and not we ourselves. We are his people and the sheep of his pasture. Enter to his gates with thanksgiving, and to his courts with praise. Be thankful to him and favor his name, for Yahuwah is good. Okay. A better way to say he's great. Yahuwah is great. Okay. His mercy is everlasting and his truth endures to all generations. Hallelujah. Okay. And then Psalms chapter 1. Okay. The whole chapter 1. All right. It says, favors to man and woman, walks in the counsel of the wicked, nor stands in the way of the sinners, nor sits in the seat of the scornful. But his delight, is in Torah of Yah, and his Torah, he meditates day and night, and he be like a tree planted by the rivers of water that brings forth his fruit in his season. His leaf also should not wither, and whatsoever he does should prosper. The wicked are not so, but are like the chaff which the wind drives away. Therefore, the wicked shall not stand in judgment, nor sinners in the assembly of the righteous. For Yahuwah knows the way of the righteous, but the way of the wicked shall perish. Tudah Yahuwah. Thank you. Psalms chapter 1. Okay, now, so we did a lot of things about what is a man. Okay, we actually touched on some important scriptures about a man, and we did a little bit about Dayud, but I do desire to speak more about Dayud or David. The reason why is because David was a man. David know how to be a man. So we're going to get on him. We also want to be talking about Joshua. Joshua was a man. He know how to be a real man. Okay, and of course, we're going to get on more messages, scriptures about being a man. Okay, and we're going to be talking. I'm going to be talking about a man dealing with family. I think I did a little bit of that, but I'm doing more about that. Why is that? Because we have a lot of families being destroyed, fellas. You guys know that. Okay, we have either the woman will leave the man because he's polygynous. Oh, that's a big one. Yeah, that's a major one. Yeah, I know we get a little jealous. Who cares? Yes. We got women leaving man because he's religious. Then we got one leaving man he'll get no job. Then we got women leaving man because he missing a foot. It's just so much. Okay. So, and then we got the man leave the woman because she gained a little weight, which I'm seeing no problem. Woman gained a little weight. I mean, us men like women, they have meat in their bones. Anyway. She got skinny or all of this. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna get on about man dealing with family. We're gonna deal with that. That's important for you all to know that. Okay, regards of family. Okay, so let's get on First Samuel. Okay, let's talk about David first. Okay, I think I got on Boaz. Boaz was a real man. He knew how to be a man. He knew what he was doing. The brother knew what he was doing as a man. He was not afraid to be a man. Okay, he wasn't afraid to be a man. This brother be a freaking man. You understand? A man of Yah. Okay, we're also going to deal with the word austere. A-U-S-T-E-R-E. The word austere means very, very serious. Okay, I'm talking about being like strict. Yes, women, y'all, I know some hate that term. I don't give a damn. We're going to deal with men. Why they so strict? Men are strict. Do you hear me? Men are so strict that even makes his women or his woman to be like in complete reverence towards the man. I'm not saying that she worshiped the man. I'm not saying that. We got reverence Yah. But she will obey him to a point where she would not want to argue with him. Yeah, I know that gave some of y'all a hot rod in your ass, didn't it? Yeah, we're going to deal with that. Yes. A real man is austere. Okay? He's always alerted. All right? So we're going to be dealing with that stuff. I don't know. It's going to be a part 4. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Okay? First Samuel. And let's go on. I think we dealt with the part when he battled Goliath. He defeated Goliath with one slingshot. Yah was with him the whole time. Okay, we dealt with chapter 18. Okay, Saul was jealous, but David was been a man. Yah protected him when Saul tried to murder him with the spear with the javelin on top. Right? We already got on there. I think it was part 2 or part 1. Okay. Let's go to chapter 19. Okay. And you guys want to learn about this, about a man and stories with this man, David. Okay. It's going to be a lot of reading, so don't fall asleep. If you do, then give me a comment. Be like, I want to sleep, and put a sleepy sign. I don't know. All right. First Samuel, chapter 19. We're going to start out in the beginning. Okay. It says, and Saul spoke to Jonathan or Jehonathan, his son, and to all his servants that they should murder David. Okay, so keep that in mind. So here's a situation that David was being threatened. Okay, it was like some plot going on against David because David was a real man and Saul got jealous. So keep that in mind, right? But what happened here? Let's continue. Verse 2, Jonathan, Saul's son, delighted much in David, and Jehonathan told David, Saul's father seeks to murder you. Let me stop real quick. You know why this is happening? You know why Jonathan told David this? Because David earned respect. David, not only he earned respect, not only that he was into Yahuwah, but David was an austere man. See, fellas, when a man is austere, he gains a lot of respect through males and females. Did y'all just hear that? Here, listen, think about this, for example. Look at your boss at your companies. Y'all bosses get a lot of respect, don't he? I'm not saying women, because women shouldn't be bosses. Anywho, don't the boss get a lot of respect? Yeah, he get a lot of respect. I mean, he got colleagues respecting him. He got assistant managers respecting him. They may not like him, but they damn near respect him like a king. Why? Because he's austere. Bosses so different with men. Right? So here we are. He's like, oh man, they about to murder you, bro. You know what I'm saying? But let's continue. All right. So he delighted much in David. Jonathan told David, saying, Saul, my father seeks to murder you. Now I know it says kill in most of our scriptures. Really, it should say murder, because murdering someone is taking someone's life, okay, that don't belong to you, right? Killing someone is self-defense. Okay, I did a teaching on that. What's the difference between killing and murdering? Not mistaken. I think it's over 3 or 4 hours. Okay, if you're interested, go look at it. Okay, people say I'm going to kill you. You meant to say I want to murder you. It's not saying I'm gonna kill you. Okay, so for example, let's say some idiot want to come to your home or your land, and he come after your children, and you have a magnum, and you shot him, right? Did you murder him? No, not really. You actually self-defended yourself. You protected your family, so you killed him. There's laws about killing people. Yes, I proved that another time, but actually in the video. Okay. Now, cease to murder you. Now, therefore, I pray you take care or take heed to yourself. Be aware, right? Until the AM. Okay. And abide in a secret place and hide yourself. Okay. This is getting already great. He said, hey, man, look, go ahead and hide yourself. I got you. Okay. Because again, David was an austere man. He loved Yahuwah. And he was a real man. And Jonathan was truly honored with that. So he wanted to protect this man. Right. Verse 3, and I will go out and stand beside my father in the field where you are, and I will commune with my father of you, and what I see that I will tell you. Okay. And Yehunathan or Jonathan spoke good of David and to Saul his father, and said to him, let not the king sin against his servant, against David, because he have not sinned against you, and because his words have been to you were very good, for he did put his life in his hand and killed, okay, or it can be slew, okay, killed the Philistine, which is Goliath, okay, that was in chapter 17, okay, in 1 Samuel, okay, and Yahuwah worked a great salvation for all Yashua. You saw it and did rejoice. Wherefore then will you sin against an innocent blood to murder, okay, or to slay, okay, David without a reason, okay? Shall hearken to the voice of Yehunathan, and shall swear, as Yahuwah lives, he should not be murdered, okay? And Yehunathan called David, and Yehunathan showed him all those things, and Yehunathan brought David to Shaul, okay, or Saul, and he was in his presence as in times past, okay? And there was war again, and David went out and fought with the Philistines and killed them with great slaughter, and they fled from him. And the evil spirit from Yahweh was upon Saul, and he sat upon his house with his javelin in his hand. And David played with his hand, or played the harp. And Saul sought to smite David even to the wall with the javelin, but he slipped away out of Saul's presence, and he smote the javelin into the wall, and David fled and escaped that night. Okay, so just to kind of get, well, not kind of, but what the verses I read, okay, again, this shows proof that, again, being a man, being austere, people is going to be there for you. They're going to be there with you because they see that you are a serious person. Okay, you may have a goodly character. Okay, but they see that you are serious, so they're going to look up to you. They is going to care for you because of that. And especially when you have Yahuwah in your life, when you have him there, when you have him in your life and your mind, Yah's going to protect you by him using people on your behalf. Okay, and Jonathan here was a great example. Okay, this is awesome. He's going to protect you. Okay, so let's go continue to read. So then it says here, okay, verse 11 from chapter 19. And Saul sent also messengers to David's house to watch him and to slay him in the AM, or to still try to come against David. Okay. And Michal, David's woman, told him, saying, if you have saved not your life tonight, tomorrow you should be murdered. Okay. Even his woman honored David. Okay. So Michal let David down through a window, and he went and fled and escaped. And Michal took an image and laid in the bed and put a pillow of goat's hair for his bolster and covered it with a cloth. And when Saul sent messengers to take David, she said, he is sick. And Shaul sent the message again to see David, saying, "Bring him up to me in the bed, that I may murder him." Okay. And when the messenger would come in, behold, there was an image in the bed with the pillow ghost hairs was posted, which is kind of funny. Okay. And Shaul said unto Michal, why have you deceived me so and sent away my enemy that he has escaped? And Michal answered Saul, he said unto me, let me go. Why shall I murder you? Okay. David fled and escaped and came to Samuel to Ramah and told him all that Shaul had done to him. And he said, Samuel went and stayed in Naioth, and it was told Shaul, saying, behold, Daud or David is at Naioth and Ramah. And Shaul sent messengers to take Daud or David. And when they saw the company of the prophets prophesying, and Samuel standing as appointed over them, the set apart spirit was upon the messengers of Saul, and they also prophesied. And when it was told Saul, he sent other messengers, and he prophesied likewise. And Saul sent messengers again the third time, and he prophesied also. Then went he also to Ramah, and came to a great well, that is Seku, and he asked again, where is Samuel and to Daud or David? And one said, behold, they be at Naioth and Ramah. And he went there to Naioth and Ramah, and Ruach, and the set apart spirit of Yah was upon him also. And he went on and prophesied to King Naioth and Ramah. And he stripped off his clothes and prophesied before Samuel in like manner, and lay down naked all day and all night. Wherefore to say, is Shaul among the prophets. Okay, so the reason I read into this the whole chapter 19 and First Samuel is the great thing about being a man. The good thing about being into Yahuwah, it doesn't matter how deep troubles you may have in your life. Yahuwah is going to always send people your way. He's going to help you out of no way all the time. Okay, David could have been murdered already, but Yahuwah even used other people to make sure he was fine. Okay, and that's a great thing about being a man. He's going to be there for you. Now let's go around to Proverbs real quick. And then we're going to go on to Ecclesiasticus, and then we'll go right back to First Samuel. Okay, so we're going to go right on to, let's see here. We're going to go to Proverbs chapter 16, okay? And we're going to go right on to verse 13. Okay, very good one. This reminds me of David, okay, and other people as well that love Yahuwah. It says here, verse 13, righteous lips are the light of kings. Let me stop here. Who was the king before David? Saul, right? And they love him that speaks right. Now, who was loving David? Yehonathan, Saul's prophets, Yahuwah used the prophets. I mean, it was awesome. Even Yahuwah's woman, okay, or one of his women, excuse me. Okay. So again, when you are a righteous person, when you are a man and you speaking right out of your tongue, man, you be prosperous with people being around you, talking with you. You don't have to be at home all the time, but people will tell you things that you need to know that even when you weren't even aware of, they'll tell you. Okay, and then they will do things out of privacy with you. Okay, remember, Yahuwah do things privately at times with his people. Okay, that people need to know about. Okay, that's a beautiful thing. Okay, and then let's go to another verse. Let's go right on to let's see here. Let's see here. Okay. Okay, so let's go to Proverbs chapter 10, verse 27. Okay, another good example. Okay, um, being a man, being righteous. Okay, being real about Yah, being serious about Yah. It says the fear of Yah or the reverence of Yahuwah prolong days. Okay, but years of wicked shall be shortened. So again, with David, this man, he passed a lot of opportunities to be murdered. Why? Because he loved Yah. He was a real man, austere man. Okay, he was careful. He was prudent. Okay. Now let's stop here to go to Ecclesiasticus. And like I said, we'll go right back to First Samuel. Okay, so Ecclesiasticus. And let's go to chapter 33. Okay. Chapter 33. Okay, so let's go ahead and read. No, actually, let me go on to chapter 32. Okay, so chapter 32, verse 18, and we're going to go right on to, I'm going to go right on to 33, verse 1. So 32, verse 18. Ecclesiasticus, a man of counsel. So you notice it says man of counsel. Okay, it says a man of counsel will be considerate. Okay, but a strange and proud man is not daunted or affected with fear. Even when of himself he has done without counsel. So I love when it says man of counsel. What is a man of counsel? It's a man of understanding. Okay, that came from Yahuwah. A man that likes to teach, like to lead. Okay, so when you are a leader, when you are a man, okay, again, people is going to honor that. People is going to protect you. People are going to be there for you. You go still have enemies, but people that Yah sent for you, they're going to be there for you. Okay. And then it says in 33 and 1 in Ecclesiasticus, there shall no evil happen to him that fears Yahuwah, but in temptation again he will deliver him. Ain't that something? So again, David was protected. Evil was not going on with this man. He escaped the temptations. He escaped being murdered. Yahuwah was with him the whole time. Yahuwah used people on his behalf. Okay. Now let's go back to 1 Samuel. Praise Yahuwah. Praise Yahuwah. Let's go back. 1 Samuel. Okay. And let's go on. All right, let's see here. Let's go on to chapter 21 in 1 Samuel. Okay. Chapter 21 in 1 Samuel. After this, we're going to deal with the him dealing with family. A man deals with his family once we deal with David. Okay. We're going to be dealing with that next. We're dealing with a man being strict. Okay. Deal with that as well. Okay. Being very serious. Okay. Then it says, okay, so 1 Samuel chapter 21. It says, then came David to Nuh or Nav to Ahimelech, the priest. And Ahimelech was afraid at the meeting of David and said to him, why are you alone? No man with you? Okay. Now you notice it says that he was afraid of David. That's like a way of saying obeisance. He really honored David with strength of obeisance or high honor. Okay. Because David, again, he was a man of Yah. He was a serious man. Okay. He knew how to be a man. Simple as that. He knew how to be a man. Let me give you my testimony real quick. Just yesterday, okay, so my company, and I told my ladies this, like I said her name, okay. So my boss, okay, they had this thing where, okay, if you don't work on the Sabbath, you get terminated. I didn't worry about it. Okay, I had to talk with my boss and I had to talk with the corporate. Okay. And I Didn't worry about anything. I didn't have a nudge. I didn't have anything. I didn't panic. I spoke with the corporate, um, and I'm not gonna say his name. And I just told him, I said, yeah, man, I keep the Sabbath day of Yah. He was like, who is Yah? I said, it's creator's name. Or Yahuwah, short for Yah, Yahuwah. He was like, oh, okay. Well, I don't think you're religious. I think you are more than you are. You a Hebrew? I said, yeah, you can say that, but I don't deal with the titles. I'm just a servant. Okay. I was like, I'm his servant, his son. He was like, oh, well, I might look into that, but you can go ahead and have Saturdays off. That Saturday off, and they let me continue to work there. So the reason I'm saying that is because here's the thing, man. Look, here's the thing. Being a man and being bold comes a long way. It comes a very long way, especially when you keep the truth and you live it. Comes a long way, man. Okay, people. I don't give a damn if it's a president talking with you. When you hold on to truth, man, anybody is going to go there and honor you. It can be people that may hate you at one point and then they're going to honor you all of a sudden. It just happens. That's a great thing because Yah is with you. He's right. He's right there, just looking at you. He's using the situation. He is making sure that you are fine. Okay. So let's speak that. Again, 1 Samuel 21. Why are you alone? No man with you. Verse 1, verse 2. And David said to Ahimelech the priest, King has commanded me a business and has said to me, let no man know anything of the business whereabout I send you. And what I have commanded you, and I appointed my servants to such a place. Okay, now therefore, what is under your hand? Give me 5 loaves of bread in my hand, or what there is present. And no priest answered. And David said, there is no common bread under my hand, but there is no set apart bread. If the young men have guarded themselves at least from women, and David answered the priest and said to him, of a truth, woman, that be kept from us about these 3 days since I came out, and the vessel of the young men are kadush, and the bread is a matter of common. Yeah. So it was set apart this day, the vessel and vessel. Excuse me. So the priest gave him set apart bread, for there was no bread there but the showbread that was taken from before Yahuwah to put hot bread in the day when it was taken away. Now a certain man of the servants of Shaul was there that day, detained before Yah, and his name was Doag and Adamah, the chiefest of the herdmen that belonged to Saul. And David said to Ahimelech, and is there not here under your hand a spear or a sword? For I neither brought my sword nor my weapons with me, because the king's ministry required haste. And the priest said, the sword of Goliath, the Philistine whom you slew in the valley of Elah, behold, it is here wrapped in the cloth behind the ephod. If you take that, take it, for there is no other save that here. So David said, there is none like that. Give it to me. Okay. So they rose and fled that day for the fear of Shaul and went to Achash, the king of Gath. Now, don't get me wrong. He may have a fear that Saul was still after him. Okay. Because a real man is not stupid. So if people coming at you with guns, hey, you're not going to sit back like you're Superman. You're going to run. I mean, come on, any man would do that. But even though David was still a man, okay, the priest let him take that sword that he murders Goliath with. Killed Goliath with. Okay, so escaping had nothing to do with the man being a coward. No, it's being smart. Okay, he had a fear, but it's being smart as well. Okay. Yeah, so he fled. And then obviously later on, I'm not gonna read it, but David was safe. He was okay. Later on in chapter 22 or chapter 23, he was safe, and y'all made sure he was okay. Okay, that's why y'all notice, if y'all want to read it, in 1 Samuel 28, no, 1 Samuel chapter 31, Saul got judged by Yahuwah. And the Philistines defeated him and his sons, and Saul was burnt, and they cut his head off. Okay, read that in chapter 31, because again, I mean, Saul kept coming after David, and it was ridiculous. David was not getting murdered like that. Why? Because David was a man. David was sincere. He loved Yahuwah. Okay, simple. He was a sincere man. Okay, all right. So let's go with provision. Let's go with family. A real man provides for his family, and I'm not talking about a normal man that keep holidays. No, I'm talking about a righteous man of Yah. So let's not get it twisted. Okay, we're talking about a real man of Yah. He will take care of his family. Let's deal with number one, supervision. He will control his family. Let's go on to back to Ecclesiasticus and Ecclesiastes. So to go to Ecclesiasticus. Now, I understand some of y'all women may hate what I just said earlier, that he controls his family. Yes, a man does control his family that is of Yahuwah. Does not Yahuwah control us? Ladies, pay attention. Right? So you can't get mad at me, or you can't get mad at the situation. And I find it funny because, okay, y'all be like, oh, I love Yah. You know, y'all may say God. Okay, yeah, you want to control you. But when it comes to a man, some of y'all don't want the man to control you. Really? And what I mean by control, I'm talking about managing, like, you know, protection. You ring a bell? Guiding you, teaching you, praying for you. He work his butt off, right? He may work 2 jobs, right? He's paying the bills. You may help him a little bit, pay the rent, whatever, or mortgage, or have land, whatever. But he is in control. The man is not abusing you, but the brother is doing his damn job, right? Okay. Now, Ecclesiasticus. Let's do this real quick. Okay. Let's go to chapter 1. Okay. Let's go to chapter 1 and verse 21. Remember, we're dealing with austere. Man, we're gonna mix it. We're gonna mix it up like mixing up your soup. Okay, with vegetables and some chicken. Okay. The fear of Yahuwah drives away sins. What is it talking about? What is about the fear of Yah? Humanity. The man fears Yahuwah. The man controls. He teaches, guys, and guess what's going to happen? The home or apartment or condominium or shelter, yada, 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 is going to be driven away against sin. Why? Because the man is there. Y'all not getting it. And this is for y'all women to keep talking about some, I don't want a man. I tried 3 guys. They all like women. Now you alone? You've been alone for over 10 years. You still don't want a man? I don't want a man because I never get one for myself. That's your damn problem. How about you be woman enough and lower your pride and jealousy, and you be okay? You can't have a man and you think you do it all with women. You need a righteous man. He will help. Yah is the one. He will use the man as a vessel. That's why man became for the woman, excuse me. And I know y'all may get bothered of certain things I may say. Listen, it's true. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. The man does control. Yes, he controls. And once again, it don't mean to beat her ass or beat his family's ass. I'm not saying that. He is a boss. He is the manager. That's why families stick together. That's why you got these. That's why you have children. Okay, oh my goodness, y'all should get this. Y'all should know what I'm talking about. That's why the daughter says to the young man, let's say he's 17. She's 15. Okay, she is at a motherly type opportunity to be pregnant. Okay, so listen to me real carefully. That's why the young woman says this, because we know us young, us men, we different than women. He may say, hey, may I come in? She said, no, you can't come in. My father gave me a curfew. You notice she says, my father gave me the curfew. What does that come from? She honors her father. She knows that she is controlled by her father because there are standards. there are limitations that she have to follow so that she become a mature young woman and an older woman. So she would know how to limit things in her life and hate sin, because he is the one that hates it. So he drives sin away from his family. So she follows the commandments. So she even control herself and say, no, I can't, you know, my father do love you, but you cannot come in. Okay. And the young man be like, okay, no problem. He goes right away and goes home. So the man does control. He got to control. See that? Here. The fear of God drives. What does drive mean? What does drive mean? To wipe away. To eliminate. To make sure things is okay. And where it is present, turns away wrath. Okay? And then it says here. Verse 27 in the same chapter. Now, remember, we're dealing with the man, dealing with his family, we're dealing with the spiritual aspect. The fear of Yah is knowledge and instruction. Okay, so here, look, we got a serious man, a austere man. He teaches the commandments. Everything going looking good. His family follow what he's saying. Man, he is living great. They living great. Do y'all get the point behind that? Why? Because he's a real man. The man know what he's doing. He's not lazy. He's not afraid of his family. He is a bold ass man. So they honor that. He know what he's doing. He set up conferences in his home. He does what he needs to do to make sure his family's straightened out. Okay. The fear of Yah is knowledge and instruction, agreement, and joy is his delight. Okay. This is real good to know this stuff here. Very good stuff to know. Okay. And then here it says in let's go to chapter 2. Let's go to chapter 2, verse 15. It gets better. Okay? Because the man will fear Yah all his life. And it'll affect many people, especially his own family, which is a great thing. Okay? They that fear Yahuwah, they that fear Yah, will not disobey his word. They that fear him, okay, including the man. And they that love him will guard his ways. So the man will make sure that his family will make sure that not only they stay in control, but they'll be saved. That's why y'all women need to rethink twice about your answer. Okay? Quit saying you don't need a man. You need a man. A man is the vessel for you. He is that one. He is the one that's going to protect you from all types of problems: prostitution, drug dealing, being a gangbanger, being religious, being wicked, being disobedient, being dirty. And what I mean by dirty, you got these women, they just be in their menstrual cycle and they have sex while she in a period, all this nonsense, and she eat all types of things, got business eating everything, right? She won't marry her animal. She won't marry a thing or broom, right? This is real. Okay? She would be obedient. That's why the woman needs to be obedient to the man. When a man leads the right way of Yah, she obeys, or they obey. And then that's where they will flourish in prosperity. They will live inheritance and everything. Things will make a lot of sense. Okay? Man. And then let's go to the same chapter 2, verse 18. Okay? Saying we will fall into the hands of Yah and not into the hands of men. Fellas, y'all get what I'm saying? I'm trying not to scream for 5 minutes. Okay? I'm trying to control myself. Did you just hear what it just said right there? What is it talking about when it says, and not into the hands of men? Fellas, it's about religion. It's about false fellowship, darkness of people. So when a man is serious, he gonna make sure that his family does not go to church. They will not go to no religion. They will follow the word of Yah. They will fellowship with the right people. This is why the man is strict. Do you guys understand me? This is why it makes sense why the man is strict. He needs to be strict because he's aware of the evil that goes on in this freaking earth every day until Yah restores it. That's why a real man is not immature. A real man is mature and he knows what to manage. He knows how to be a king. This is why his family honors him so much. This is why they are addicted to being with him, especially the children. They will honor him like a good boss. What do bosses do? They manage. What do workers do? They work. They submit to his instructions. I should end this video right now. But the sad part is, look at our children. Look at our children. Most of our children don't know their father's located. Most of our children are with a single mother. Yeah, I'm getting hot. Most of our children in some goddamn daycare center. Really? Fall in the hands of man is a daycare center. Men don't want to allow that. Yeah. The man want his children. But some of y'all women, y'all don't want that to happen because you hate him that much because he a man. Woman, you better stop being an asshole and go back to your man and be a mother with that man. Let him teach you the word of Yah so your ass can live. Ecclesiastes. What is a man? What is a man? Vision. Remember, we're dealing with control, leadership, austerity, right? That's what a man is. He will be real, not a faker, not a liar. He don't have agendas. He's a real man. He be honest of everything. Okay? He will be honest of everything. He will have reasons. Now, Ecclesiastes. Ecclesiastes. Let's go with this. Let's continue to have a party. Okay. All right, there we go. 992. All right. Let's go to Ecclesiastes 7 and 5. Okay. It is better to hear the rebuke of the wise. Oh, there go another one. Oh, what is a wise? It can be a man. It could be a woman, but we're not doing women today. We're doing a man. It could be a man of Yah. A man of Yah is a wise man. It says better to hear the rebuke. What does rebuke mean? Being corrected. Being reminded. It may hurt your feelings, but the man loves you. He loves his own. He means well. Y'all women need to stop being so sensitive and learn to be humble to accept the man's rebuke when you know you did something wrong. Learn to admit that you were right. That you were wrong. Okay, remember, you're dealing with a strict man of Yah. Okay? It is what it is. That's why I cannot wait to get on Joshua's life. Joshua was very strict. He was strict. Way stricter than Moses. Okay. Then for a man to hear the song of fools, they're talking about negative music and and rap songs. Y'all need to quit listening to that stupid rap stuff. A real man listen to rap ass music. Yeah. He don't listen to negative, wicked music. No, he don't. No. Okay. A real man listen to good music of Yah. He listen to good music. He may listen to jazz and all that. He may listen to good music. Okay. And why is this important? Why is the first sentence of this is so important? Because when you are speaking the truth, and when a woman and his family, or women, whatever, and his family, his friends, whatever, it could be coworkers, whatever, when they hear the word of Yah, they are sharpened, they are sharpenly corrected, and they realize they have been wrong with it this whole time. And now they're going to overcome the mind of reprobation. Okay. Reprobate or reprobation, that means corruption. Okay, so they would realize like, oh man, I need to fix my head. Yeah. So they would think like, oh, he is right. I do need to get better. Simple as that. Okay. And then let's go on to saying the same chapter. Okay. Um, let's go to verse 20 in the same chapter. Okay. For there's not a just man upon earth that does good. That was the wrong one. I'm so sorry. Sorry about that, y'all. Sometimes I'll make mistakes when we teach. Sorry about that. Not that one. Um, I meant to say chapter 8. Sorry, chapter 8. My fault. And let's go. Yeah, not verse 21. Okay. And let's go to chapter 8, verse 15. Okay. 8 and 15. This is really good. Okay. And we know most men do this, but we're dealing with men of Yah. It said, then um, um, I commend mirth, because a man has no better thing under the sun than to eat, drink, and be merry. Eat, drink. And now, when it say drink, it's not saying getting drunk. What it's saying that he's drinking with his family. He's enjoying the goodness of life. Marry, not saying being a covenant or a marriage, but that's saying that the man is always joyful. He's always happy. Okay, because he appreciates what he has. He values his family. That's a real man. Because you notice you got some guys. Some guys may have family and they just leave. No, this is the real deal. He will stick with his family. He is grateful for what he got. He never leave it. Okay, he is always joyous. And then it says, "For that shall abide with him of the labor of his days." Remember, real men do work of his life, which Jehovah gives him under the sun. Okay, there's nothing different underneath the sun. So the man is going to enjoy his life. He's going to appreciate life. Hallelujah. He's going to appreciate that his family taking care of him. And he take care of himself. I mean, this is what this is about. That's a real man, a strict man. Okay. Um, and then let's go to Ecclesiastes chapter 9. Okay. Chapter 9. All right. And let's go to verse 7. Okay. That's why I tell y'all women again, stick with the man, stick with him. He may be serious to you. Okay. You may say, oh, he's boring. Stop with this boring excuse. Listen. A real man is going to be boring. I'm going to say that. Mm-hmm. I told you this word, I'm not going to sugarcoat word. Now, I'm not saying a man don't want to have fun, but y'all women, y'all want a man that always want to have fun. That's not how it works. I'm sorry. Nope. The man he understands his limitations. Okay. He's not going to always have fun. No. If you want to have fun, lady, then hang out with your lady friends. There you go. Go hang out with your children, have fun. Go to arcade room. Go to a freaking music party. The man don't got time to do all that. Real talk. You're not gonna always have time to do that all the time. It is what it is. Like me, for example, I'm a gamer, but I don't play video games 10 hours a day. Hell no. I got a life to live. I got stuff to do. I have stuff to do. I mean, I don't have time to keep doing that. That was way back then. Yeah, when I lived with my parents, yeah. But I don't got time to play video games 10 hours a freaking day. No, no. And I'm glad that's like that. No, I'd rather not do that. No. Go your way, eat your bread. When it's about bread, it's about enjoy your favors. Enjoy your favors of Yah, not just amount of bread you get from the store or you make your bread out of pizza. No, it's not talking about that. Okay, that's a figure of speech. Enjoy what you have. Enjoy the things that Yah has given you to enjoy, right? Because that's what a man does. He enjoy what he got. He enjoy what he works for. Okay, with joy and drink your wine with a merry heart, for Yah accepts your works. He accepts your hard work. He accepts your diligence. Okay, that's what he is saying. He accepts your diligence. Okay, all right. Now I want to deal with no, not Shay. I'm not gonna deal with Joshua yet. Never mind, because I'm just excited to take it easy. Okay, so we're still dealing with man providing, man being austere. Okay, I mean, what does austere mean? It means being very serious. Okay, that's what it is. Being very serious. Not being immature, being mature. Okay. Uh let's go to Psalms. Psalms. Psalms chapter 119. Psalms chapter 119 and verse 37. Okay, Psalms 119, verse 37. It says, turn my eyes away from beholding vanity and quicken me in your way. So this is relating to a serious person, an austere man. He's very austere that he would not look at everything. He would take righteousness very personally. Okay. And then it says here in verse 17, I meant to go earlier. Sorry, verse 17, the same chapter. Deal bountifully with your servant that I may live and guard your word. That's another example. And then here it says in verse 45 in Psalms 119, and I walk in liberty, for I seek your precepts. Are y'all getting this? So a serious man would take this stuff serious. He'll maturely keep the ways of Yah. Okay. He would truly take the things of Yah. And that's an example of being austere. I don't want to freak y'all out thinking like when I talk about austere man and someone being with a mean person. No, that's not the point here. No, that's not, because it's a sin to be mean. No, because that's the difference between being mean and being austere. Okay. And let's see here. Let's go to Psalms 119, verse 101. Okay. It says, I got away or refrained my feet from every evil way that I may guard your word. Again, being austere, refrain, stay away from. Okay. So real man will stay away from evil. Okay. He's going to get away from it. Maturity level. That's all it is. And guess what's going to follow what he's doing? His family. Even some of his friends. They're going to follow what he's doing because he's austere. He's a serious man. He loves Yah. Simple. Okay. Let's continue. Let's go to verse 115 in Psalms 119. Depart from me, you evildoers, for I will guard the commandments of my Savior. A real man's not going to trust everybody. He is not going to trust everyone. He's not stupid. He's not foolish. he is going to trust Yah first. He don't want to be around evil people. He don't want to be around a bar, people smoking. He want to be around casinos or whatever, being around a party where they're smoking weed going. He's not going for that. Okay? He is not going for that. He going to get away from evil. Okay? I remember one day my mom was trying to invite me to a Christmas party in the Shabbat. I said, no, I can't do that, Mom. Okay? A real man not going to no holiday festivals, not even on a Shabbat. No. He's going to obey the Shabbat with his family. Okay? Let's continue. Psalms 120. Look at this. Psalms 120, verse 1. In my distress, I cried to Yah. He heard me. Verse 2. Deliver my soul, Yahuwah, from lying lips and deceitful tongue. So a man will admit, an austere man would admit his wrongs, and he will come to Yah instead of going to psychiatrists. He'll go to Yahuwah for his issues. Okay? And guess who's going to do that? His family, same thing. Talk to each other, deal with the problems, pray, and get better. Simple as that. Okay? Let's go to Joshua. I want to talk about Joshua because Joshua is going to assist on a austere man, a serious man, the man that controls. And let's go right on. I know it's over limit, over an hour. That's okay. I'm not worried about the time. I don't want to do this in an average of an hour, but it's okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this. Yahusha or Joshua. Okay, I'm going to go in chapter 1 and start from here. And before I go ahead and get this, Joshua was he was a man of strength and energy. This guy was just really tough. Okay, he was a tough man. Moses knew that, and you know he was something. He did a great job of leading the people. Yeah. Okay, he did a great job. So let's start out in chapter 1, verse 1. After the death of Moshe, the servant Yahuwah, it came to pass that Yahuwah spoke to Yahusha, and I'm not talking about this Jesus thing that y'all may think about. Nope, I'm not talking about that. No way. The son of Nun, Moshe's servant, saying, Moshe, my servant, is dead. Now therefore rise, go over this Jordan, you and all the people, into the land which I do give them, and even into the children of Yashrael, every place that the sole of your foot shall tread upon or walk upon, that I have given to you. And as I said into Moshe, from the wilderness and this Lebanon, and even into the great river, the river Parath, all the land of Chataim, and unto the great sea toward the going down of the sun should be your coast. There shall any man be able to stand before you all the days of your life, as I was with Moses. So I will be with you. I will not fail you nor forsake you. Beautiful. Why is he telling him this? Because Joshua was a man. He was a man. That's it. The brother was a man. He was serious. He was austere. And y'all say, hey, look, man, I'm going to hook you. I'm going to protect you. Okay, he was telling them these things because Joshua had a mature mind. Simple. Okay, Joshua had a mature intent to please Yah. Okay, simple. Simple. I told y'all earlier, when the man is serious, Yah's gonna be with the man. When he loves Yah, when he's with that man, Yah's gonna protect that man, protect what he have. Okay, simple as that. He's gonna protect what the man has. Okay. So then let's continue. Verse 6, be strong and of good courage. And to this people, so you divide for inheritance the land which I swore to your fathers to give them. Only be strong, be very courageous, that you may guard and to do according to Torah, which Moses my servant command you. Turn not from it to the right hand, to the left, that you may prosper where you go. The book of this scriptures should not depart out of your mouth, but you should meditate them day and night. There you may guard and do according to all that's written. For then you should make your way prosperous, and then you should do good success. Have I not commanded you, be strong and courage, and be not afraid, neither be dismayed, for you is with you wheresoever you go. Then Joshua commanded the officers of the people, saying, pass through the host, command the people, saying, prepare your victuals or food or things, for within 3 days you pass over this Jordan to go to possess the land which Yahuwah give you to possess it. Okay, Joshua knew what he was doing. He was a bold man, plain and simple. That's why Yahuwah desires men to know how to lead, control, teach. Simple. That's why y'all women need to quit talking about I need a man that's fun. Stop the bullshit. No, you don't need a man that's always fun. Stop, please. It's not about fun. Quit playing. You can have fun, but it's not always about having fun. No. You want a balanced man. Okay? You really want a man that loves Yah. Simple. You can have fun. Man, I tell you. Y'all need to stop with this. He talk boring. He's about the word of Yah. Are you kidding me? You have to have common sense. If you hurt so much, maybe you never had the right man. Also, lower your pride. You want to have a man that's like this brother here, Joshua, or like David, or like Boaz, or like Abraham, or like Moses. It's not hard, man. It's not hard. Y'all want any guy. Y'all want a man with a six-pack, and y'all want a man that smells so good, got a fancy Ferrari. That's nothing. That ain't shit. For real. That is nothing when he don't have Yahuwah in his life. Don't be with that type of man who gives a flying duck shit. For real. You want a real man that loves Yahuwah, that not got his ass and work and take care of himself and have a plan. That's it. That's the man y'all women need to be getting. There's a reason I'm saying this. It's for the sake of salvation, prosperity, a hope of eternal life. That's what y'all need. I'm gonna keep reading. I'm gonna keep reading the book of Joshua. Not the whole book, but I need to keep reading for a reason now. Okay? Joshua's example of being real, being strict, being mature, that love Yah. And Caleb. Caleb was another one. I'm not here to sugarcoat the truth, man. I'm not here to sugarcoat the truth. I'm telling you, I'm not here for all that. No. So here we are. Yah was encouraging Joshua. Joshua became a bold man. He commanded the officers, do what he got to do. Let's continue. Let's go to chapter 2. And Joshua the son of Nun sent out the Shittim 2 men to spy secretly, saying, "Go view the land, even Jericho." And they went and came to a harlot's house named Rahab, and lodged there. And it was told to King Jericho, saying, "Behold, there came men and near tonight of the children of Yashrael to search the country." Excuse me. And the king of Jericho sent out Rahab, saying, "Bring forth the men that are come to you, which are entered into your home. For they have come to search out the country." And the woman took the 2 men and hid them, and said, "Thus there came men to me, but I know not where they came." And it came to pass about the time of shutting of the gate, when it was dark, that the men went out. Where the men went, I not pursue after them quickly, for you shall overtake them. But she had brought them up to the roof of the house, and hid them with the stalks of flax. When she had laid in order upon the roof, and the men pursued after them the way to the Jordan and to the fords, and as soon as they pursued after them, were gone out, and they shut the gate. Even you had a prostitute, a harlot, even respect this man because he is mature. That is interesting. and help them so they won't get attacked or whatever. The spy, look at that. It's the two spies. It's awesome. And then also they knew that, I mean, they was noticing that Joshua had control. They knew he was a real man. They knew he was a leader. Okay. The men pursue, verse 7, the men pursue after them the way to the Jordan and to the ford. As soon as they was pursuing, and were going out and showed the gate. I read there. Sorry about that. And before they were laid down, she came up to them upon the roof, and she said to, I know that who has given you the land, and that your terrors fall upon us, and that all the inhabitants of the land that faint because of you. For we have heard how Yahuwah dried up the water of the Red Sea for you when you came out of Egypt, and what you did to the two kings of Emerald, and they were on the side of Jordan. Excuse me, whom you utterly destroyed. And as soon as we heard these things, our hearts did melt. Neither did there remain anyone any more courage in man because of you. Wow. Y'all probably missed that. All because the Yahuwah used Joshua so strongly, and he was so mature. Even people was like, oh my goodness. You see what I'm saying? This is great to know this stuff. Simple as that, man. Okay. For Yahuwah is saving in the Sham Yahuwah above and earth beneath. Now therefore I pray you, swear to me by Yahuwah, says I'll show you kindness, that you also kindness to my father's house, and give me a true sign, and that you will save alive my father and my mother and my brethren and my sister and all they have, and deliver our lives from death. And the men answered her, our life is yours. If you utter not this our business, and it shall be when you has given the land, they would kindly and truly with you. Then she led them down by a cord through the window, for her house was upon the town wall, and she dwelled upon the wall. And she said to him, get you to the mountain, lest pursuers meet you, and hide yourself there 3 days until the pursuers be returned. And afterward you go your way. And the men said to her, we will be blameless of this your oath, which you have made us swear. Behold, when we come into the land, you should bind this line of scarlet thread in the window which you had led us down by, and you shall bring your father, your mother, and your brethren, all your father's household, come home. Father household home unto you. Verse 19. And it should be that whosoever should go out of the doors of your house into the street, his blood should be upon his head, and we will be guiltless. And whosoever shall be with you in this house, his blood should be in our head. And if any hand be upon him, and if you utter this our business, then we will be free of your oath, which have made us to swear. And she said, according to your word, so be it. And she went and she sent them away, and they departed, and she bound the scarlet line the window, and they went and came into the mountain and stood there about there 3 days until the pursuers were returned. And the pursuers sought them throughout all the way, but found them not. So the two men returned and descended upon the mountain and passed over, and came Joshua the son of Nun, and told them the things that befell them. And they said unto Joshua, truly you have delivered into our hands all the land, for even all the inhabitants of the country do faint because of. So that long reading, again, has to do with what? Being a man, leading, etc. Simple as that. So this prostitute, this harlot, didn't even ask the man to have sex with him. She didn't do that at all. She knew something about this man that she couldn't even bother with that. Okay. I read earlier Ecclesiasticus 33 and verse 2 or verse 1. One of the evil should not come upon you. When temptation come, he will deliver you from it. Okay. You know, she didn't even do nothing like that sinfully. She respected that man, Joshua, because he was a real man. Okay. He loved Yah. She noticed that. And the men were with him, the Israelites, and they were safe. Simple as that. Okay. Y'all brothers need to learn to be men. Stop being cowards. Stop acting like a woman. Be a man. Be a man. Learn Yahuwah. You'll be just fine. I promise you that. You may say, well, brother, we're dealing with slavery. We're dealing with America. So what? I'm not talking about, I ain't thinking about all that. That's not the point. That's fear. No, we have to be men. Joshua didn't care what he was at. This man was being a man. Simple as that. Okay? He was being a real man of Yah. Now, uh strictness of man, man protecting his family, protecting his own. We know Joshua did a good job protecting his own. Let's go on to Exodus real quick. Let's go on to Exodus. Okay, almost there. All right, so here, let's go on to Exodus chapter 22. Okay, let's go on to verse excuse me. (22) and verse 18. Reason I'm gonna go ahead because this is one of the things that a man is so straight, he will not accept anything on his family according to disturbance. He will not, he won't do it. He just won't do it. He's very careful, like I said. When we're dealing with family, doing strictness of man, spiritually, he is control. Now, here, this is what it says. You should not suffer a witch to live. You should not suffer or allow a witch to live. Okay, a real man not going to accept a witch to be in his family. He's not going to accept evil in his family. Simple as that. Why is this so important? Because when a man leaves his family, it is strictly righteous. It is strictly set apart. He's not going to even allow his son to be with a woman that's like a witch or witchcraft. He's not going to even accept his daughters to be with a man that's a warlock or into witchcraft. Okay. And did y'all know that a witch or a warlock can be religious? In the future, I might talk about what is a witch. That's a teaching that you all must know. Because I did learn that when a woman is always big on horoscopes, she is a witch. Yes, she is big on witch occult, witchcraft, and all those things. So we'll deal with that. I'm gonna deal with that in the future. What is a witch / warlock? Okay. We have a lot of witches today, fellas. We have a lot. They may not dress like a witch, but they are here. There's a lot of them. Okay. Let's continue. Okay. Verse 22. Verse 22, you should not afflict any widow or fatherless child. It's another good one because I know people say, well, you're not supposed to be the single mother. Yes, you can. A real man, even if he dealt with a woman to have a son, a two son, whatever, a couple of children, whatever, he be with her and deal with the children. He will not afflict them. He will not talk down on the family. He'll be strict with them too if she desires to be with him. He's going to take care of them as well. So I just want to say that too, because I'd hear people teach this lately saying, you shouldn't be with a single mother and all this bullshit, and she need to be alone. That's bullshit. No, it's okay that a righteous man of Yah can give a woman that is a single mother, even especially when she's been through a lot, and she never been with a righteous man before. That's completely normal. Okay, so I want to cover that up. Okay. Afflict any widow. Okay, a man will be with a widow woman and not treat her bad. He will take care of her. Okay, especially if she can't have children, he's okay with that too. That will fulfill the woman's life again, and should be fully flourished with joy. Okay, she'll be able to take care of the man, do good to the man, same thing. Okay, because we got people who teach so hard about, well, you got to be fruitful, multiply. Yeah, you can. Yeah, absolutely. But when it comes to, okay, man, add another woman and the other one can't have children, that's fine. As long as he have children with the first one, the third, whatever. Okay, so that's fine. So that's where, man, he, like I said, he protect his family, deal with his family. Okay. And then let's go right on. We're going to this later. Okay. Because I will teach on polygyny in the future, but I'm going to this one here. This is very important to know. This real men do. Okay. It says here in Exodus 21, verse 10 and verse 11. This is very good to know, ladies and gents. Very important to know this one. If he take him another woman or add a woman, her food, raiment, clothing, and duty of marriage shall he not diminish, or shall he not refuse. Okay. Verse 11 is important. If he do not these three things to her, then she should go free without money. Okay. So a real man. Now, the second sentence, we'll deal with that another time, but a teaching. But here, okay, a real man loves his family. A real man will add a woman for a good reason only. Austere man. Okay. Especially if it's a virgin, he would take care of her too, add on to the family and take care of everything, to teach them all. Everybody works together as a team. I'm so tired of people saying this. They be like, are you sure you want to be with her? She was forsaken by this guy. This other guy won't take care of her. She's evil, and she's be alone, and don't teach her. No. I'm doing what the word says. It's normal for a man to take a woman in even if her man just stop taking care of her, don't want to do nothing. She is free to be with the other guy. Not just death, but here it says it. So a real man would carefully do that when it's only necessary, when it's needed, when he knows that she need that. She need that. Okay? This is very important to know that. So a real man of Yah would do this out of austerity, out of righteousness, out of reason. Okay? Because remember, women needs to be loved as much as men do. Children need to be loved as much as men do. We have over 70% of single mothers in freaking America. That's horrible. That's a damn shame. Why is that? Because bad excuses. We have the men who want to take care of the family. Some of them don't want to do it. They want to only give between her legs, and that's it. And then you got some of these women, they don't want to be responsible. They don't want to be with the righteous man. Okay? That's why we want this to happen. We got to go back in the ancient path, fellas. We got to know what family is. Family is not just about us. It's about what Yah has made it to be. That's it. I told you we're dealing with the man. Strictness, control, management, life, salvation, much, much more. He is that man. Provides. Let's continue. Let's go to the book of Yashayahu. How about Yashayahu? Isaiah was a father. Isaiah was a real man. The prophet. He had a son and he had a son and a woman. Let's get on with him. Then we'll deal with the real man being strict, protecting his family. Okay? Isaiah. Let's go to chapter 8. Remember, the real reason men gotta be men is to what? Family be saved. The women be saved. Simple. Y'all ladies gotta quit making it so damn difficult, man. You're lonely, so go ahead and get you a righteous man. Let him get you. Okay? And quit being so damn jealous. Quit being so mad at him because who he is. But he's a right man, ain't he? Did he not listen to you when you told him your problems? Did he not give you the right advice? Did he not pray for you? Did he not provide it? Okay, then. So quit being so damn angry because of who he is, because he's polygynous. So freaking what? You want him, don't you? Okay, then. Then lower your jealousies, lower your pride. The reason I keep saying it for a reason. Lower your pride, lower your God status. You think you're a goddess. You nothing but a freaking lady that has talents, that has skill and ability that Yahuwah has given you when you were born. Okay, that's the best you have. So stop. Okay, you're not a goddess. You're just a human. I mean, it's like an asshole, but that's realistically true. And the same with men. Men are men. Men are humans too. So we have roles to take care of. And this came from Yahuwah. It didn't come from us. Okay? No, not really. It didn't come from us. Isaiah was a good prophet, just like the other ones. Okay? Isaiah loved his family so much that he used his son to protect him and his woman. Come on. Come on. Let's get on with this, y'all. Isaiah chapter 7, read the beginning. It says, and it came to pass in the days of Hatz, the son of Utham, the son of Achat-Yahu, the king of Yehuda, and Ratzaun, the king of Aram, Pachak, the son of Ramal-Yahu, king of Yashrael, went up toward Yerushalayim to war against it. Keep that in mind. So there was a problem. Against Isaiah. There was going to be a war. There's going to be some problems going on. But listen. To war against it, but cannot prevail against it. And it was told in the house of Dayu, saying Aram is confederate with Ephraim, right? And his heart was moved, and the heart of his people, as the trees of the wood are moved with the wind. Then said Yahuwah unto Yashayahu, go forth now to meet Ahatz, you and Shal Yahu, your son, okay? At the end of a conduit of the upper pool and the height and the highway of the fuller's field, and saying to them, take heed and be quiet, fear not, neither be faint-hearted, for the two tails of these smoking firebrands, for the fierce anger of Ratshayun with Adam, and of the son of Ramal-Yahu, because Aram and Ephraim and the son of Ramal-Yahu have taken evil counsel against you. So once again, there was a problem against Yashayahu. That was going to be an issue going on. A big one, right? Saying, verse 6, let's go up against Yehuda and vex it, and let's take him breach. Let's make a breach. And I'm at also Yehuda. Let's continue. Make a breach therein for us, and set the king in the midst of it, even the son of Atayal. Thus says Yahuwah, it should not stand, neither shall come to pass, for the head of Aram is Damascus, and the head of Damascus is Ratshun, and within 65 years, or 65 years, because 60 means 60, so 6 and 5, 65 years. Okay, shall Ephraim be broken, that it shall not be a people, and the head of Ephraim is Shimron, and the head of Shimron is Ramayahu's son, and if you agree not, surely you should not be set up or established. Then it says, moreover, Yahuwah spoke again to Ahatz, saying, ask you a sign of Yahuwah, ask it either in the depth or in the height above. But Ahatz said, I will not ask, neither will I tempt Yahuwah. And he said, hear you now, O house of Dayu, is it a small thing for you to weary men, but will weary my Savior also? Therefore, Yahuwah himself should give you a sign. Behold, a virgin should be with child, and should bring forth an infant son's name as Yamadiel. Now, no, y'all claim this is going to be Jesus. No, it isn't. I'm not really focused on that. Not the point here. Okay, let's continue. Butter and honey shall eat, and they even know to refuse evil and choose the good. For before the child should know to refuse evil and choose the good, the land that you abhor should be forsaken of both her kings. Yahuwah should bring upon you and upon your people upon your father's home. Days have not come from the day that Ephraim departed from Yehuda, and even the king of Ashur. And it come to pass in that day that Yahuwah shall hiss for the fly that is in the most part of the rivers of Mitzrayim or Egypt, for the bead that is in the land of Ashur, and they should come and rest, all of them in the desolate valleys and the holes of the rocks, upon it all thorns and upon bushes. In the same day shall Isaiah say with a razor is hired, namely upon the right river, by the king of Ashur, and the head of Harrod's feet. And it shall also consume the beard, and it shall come to pass today that the man should nourish a young cow and 2 sheep, and they shall come to pass that for the abundance of milk that they shall give him shall eat butter, for the butter and honey shall everyone eat in his left hand. And it's come to pass in that day that every place shall be where there are 1,000 vines and 1,000 silverlings, and it even should be for briars and thorns, with arrows and with bows, so men come near, because all the land should become briars and thorns. And on the hills that should be done with the mattock, there shall not come thither or near the fear of briars and thorns, but it should be for the sending forth of oxen and for the treading of lesser cattle. So just to stop here, his son, Isaiah will have a son. He's going to be with a virgin woman, okay? His wife, that's later on in chapter 8, okay? And that he was going to be the vessel to protect his father and his mother, okay? That's beautiful. But Isaiah at the same time was being a man of Yah. He was being a real man. Again, when you are a man of Yah, when you are a real man, Yah is going to give you things that you haven't even asked for. It's going to be sent right to you, just like that. You ain't got to pray for it. Okay. Okay. So again, his son will be a sign of protection according to his family. See, guys, when y'all listen, when you are strict of Yah, your own sons and daughters will make sure you're fine. That's beautiful. So when you get to that age, when you get older, that make sure you taking care of them, make sure your health is right because you took care of them. That's beautiful, man. Okay, just like this situation here, Yashayahu could have got murdered, but it did not happen. Yah used a sign through his son, Malahasbas. Okay, it was not his so-called Jesus or Yahusha. No, it was not. No. Okay, no. Okay. He was going to use this be a sign to help Isaiah to live longer. Simple. And his mother. Simple as that. Read chapter 8. If you don't agree with me, read it. Okay. And I'm almost finished for today. Okay. And then let's go right on to let's see here. This is some really good stuff, man. I really hope y'all get some understanding tonight. Again, we have to be men of Yah. We got to be men of Yah. Because if not, we are going to lose many and many. Okay. Us men are responsible of families being healthy when we love Yah, being wholesome because we love Yah, and Yah is going to save all. That's just common sense, man. Okay. That's just common sense. Let's go to the book of, give me a second here. Let's see here. Amos or Amos. Okay. Amos. And let's go to chapter 5, please. Okay, man, we're still dealing with strictness of man, austerity of man. Okay. A real man hate the feast days of the devil. Okay, I'm gonna get on to that too. He hates that. He makes his family keep no goddamn Christmas, Halloween, and Easter and all this nonsense. He not gonna allow his family to keep that. No. Now he may tell his friends whatever not to keep it or teach it, but primarily his family. Okay, let's go on to let's see here. Amos chapter 5 and 21 and 22. Okay, let's go and get that. Okay. And no, let's go to also verse 23. It says, I despise your feast days, and it will not smell your solemn assemblies. So we're talking about the feast days. Here, this month, the wrong feast days. Okay, it's also can be referred to traditional days like holidays, because Satan has feast days too, fellas. Yes, the devil has feast days, which is Halloween. Come on, y'all get it. Come on. I mean, what people do in Christmas? Christmas Eve, people go shopping, they prepare, they get the candles, they make it seem like it's holy, like they use holy, right? And then some people go to church, the Catholic, whatever, and man, it's disturbing, very, very, very disturbing. So he's like, hey, listen, I despise your feast days, and I will not smell your solemn assemblies. Okay, the word solemn has to do with vows, like something like quote unquote holy, solemn assemblies, like a vow, like it's crazy, right? Though you offer me burnt offering you and your meat offerings, I will not accept it. Neither will I guard your peace offerings and your fat beasts. Take away the noise from your songs, for I will not hear your melody of your vows. Okay, so again, not gonna be in for that. Okay, this no. So um, this is not good. So when you live in disobedience and you think you're just going to sit here and do that, he's not going to be accepting that. So a real man is not going to be doing that. Okay, that loves Yahuwah. All right. Um, let's see here. And let's go back to Ecclesiasticus, and that'll be it for tonight. Okay, Ecclesiasticus, um, chapter 37. And then let's go right on to verse 12. Okay, let's go on to verse 12. It says, but be continually with a righteous man, whom you know to guard the commandments of Yah, whose mind is according to your mind, and it will sorrow with you if you miscarry. Okay. This is a final message for tonight, the final verse for tonight. The reason I'm reading this is again, when the man is loving Yahuwah, y'all women need to keep him that way, keep him what he is, and your life will make a lot of sense. You'll be filled with shalom. Okay, when you deal with a man like this, okay, that know how to control, manage, and much, much more. Okay, especially y'all ladies who just got a high school, college, and man, get with a good guy. And then there's this other thing y'all like to do. Some of y'all women, y'all looking at, oh, he's older. Stop looking at age. Listen, age is not that. Yahuwah don't look at the he don't look at age. Stop looking at the age, fellas. Please. Okay, so what if you just graduated from high school? Okay, you 17 going 18. The man may be 30, 35 or whatever. Okay, stop worrying about the age. Leave that age thing alone. Have nothing to do with age. Okay. Because I find hypocritical that some of y'all ladies that y'all just get left high school, college, and y'all be with guys still old anyway. Think about it.